Why stay local?
From the clubs to the radio to the streets.
When you can go global. We are the all-new B100 World Hit Radio.
What's up, everybody? It's the LGBT show on the all-new B100 World Hit Radio. Today, we do have a special guest. It is Monday, making it right, but today we do have Miss Minnie of Little Women of Atlanta.
Hey.
How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Thanks for coming in, Miss Tammy. How you doing today?
Doing well. How you doing?
You over there quiet, Miss Tammy. Miss Tammy is not usually not usually that quiet over there, Miss Tammy. I've been paying attention. I'm just saying. But we are glad to have you guys in the building. We're trying to be interactive right here with your guests and your viewers, because they have a lot of questions for you guys. So Sabrina, go ahead. We're going to start this interview right now. It seems like everyone is asking. Everyone wants to know, when is the next season going to come on? Because everyone on the live is wondering, when is the next season, Miss Minnie? When are we going to see you on television?
I can't even tell y'all that because I don't even know. Just know it's coming soon. It's coming sooner than later. So.
Okay, and you have a couple guests that are asking about those nails. They say they want to see the nails because Mama Minnie and Baby Minnie nails stay done.
Yes,
They're asking about the. Yep, they said let me see. So the next question, you don't know when the season is going to start.
No.
So
They haven't even told us.
Okay. Are you filming currently?
Yes.
Okay, you're filming currently for the scene. So you guys let you know. She doesn't know when it's going to be, but just stay tuned. The next question that I noticed that a lot of people want to know: are you taking the place of Miss Juicy?
No. No.
Oh, so you're not taking the place of Miss Juicy?
No.
Even though you've seen that rumor out there, right?
Right.
Is Miss Minnie the new Miss Juicy?
Oh, no.
No.
Miss Minnie can only be Miss Minnie.
Oh, so there's no rivalry going on right
no.
there. What about the twins? How are
That's
the twins?
no competition right there.
It's wait. So when asked about Miss Juicy or Miss Minnie, you said there's no competition.
No.
Okay, what's the difference between Miss Minnie and Miss Juicy?
See, I do it.
What's the difference? The viewers want to know what's the difference between Miss Minnie and Miss Juicy.
You know how you go and buy a Payless shoe, and then you buy, let's say, a Michael Kors shoe. That's the difference.
Oh, wow. So we're talking about Payless shoe versus Michael Kors. That ain't no comparison.
Right.
Because you know that Payless, if you go over 100 pounds, it's going to get the wobbling.
Thank you.
Oh, no, we can't do that now. Well, there we go. But I just have a question for Mama.
I know it's coming. Come on. I know.
So, I'm just a little curious to find out, what's your favorite type of chicken wing to eat?
Girl, I love lemon pepper.
You love lemon pepper
Yes,
chicken wings?
Yes.
Oh.
The best.
What flavor do you think Miss Juicy likes?
She like lemon pepper.
Oh, because the last episode, she got a lot of it on.
I thought it had sauce on it.
It was like sauce with lemon pepper on it.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what happened. So what made you dump a plate of chicken wings on top of Miss Juicy?
I blacked out.
You blacked out.
I gave her verbal warning. And I guess she thought, just because the cameras was rolling, that I was playing. And when I told her don't question, and then she said, I'll question her if I want to. And that's when I blacked out. And I just seen the plate and I just threw it.
Well, I definitely remember that scene. So are you still getting slack for that?
Yes.
Okay. So how has the relationship changed since that incident happened?
I mean, it's gotten better. Like me and Juicy, we're cordial. We put things to the past and moving forward. So, but I still watch her. But we don't put everything to the past.
So y'all put everything to the past. Everything is under the water, under the rug.
But you still watch them.
You still watch them from
like, I don't know.
You got that side eye
Yeah,
going on.
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm the queen of the side eye. Like,
So when you have situations like that, how easy is it to overcome that? Like, do you go back to being like friends? Do you go back to being associates? Or do you just go back to being cordial?
No, it's not easy at all because I have my moments when I like walk in the room and see her. I be wanting to be petty, but then I'm like, I forget. We're not beefing. We're cordial. We're good.
Right.
So let me not be petty Betty and just, hey Juicy, how you doing? So,
You don't want to be petty.
You don't want to be petty.
I have a question. So, are you close with I believe her name is Tanya. She had the baby by Nico.
Mm-hmm.
Are you close with Tanya?
I mean, we're cordial. Yeah.
Cordial. Okay. What happened between you and Tanya that made you guys kind of be just cordial?
I mean,
whenever you're just cordial, that means something.
Not actually cordial. I can say that, you know, I can talk to her now. She's helping me out on a lot of things because I'm trying to go like vegan, and she's, you know, teaching me, you know, how to eat right and stuff like that. So, you know, we became a little closer, you know, this season.
Oh, okay. Everyone's going vegan. Jump that bandwagon.
How's that going for you?
It's kind of rough, but
Baby.
Yeah.
No, you don't miss.
When last time you had a piece of chicken?
Yesterday.
See?
Oh, so it's
It's a work in progress.
Hey, baby steps.
At least you're honest. Because you got some people that lie and say, well, I ain't have it in the month and got chicken grease stains on the jeans. I have a very, let me ask you this question. How did it feel when Tanya's father of her children, Nico, how was that reaction for you when he came out and was openly known as being bisexual?
It was surprising, but at the same time, I'm glad that he did come out, because then we'll know, you know, what was going on and what was the situation between him and, you know, Tanya. So, I mean, that's him.
Miss Tammy, how did you feel about that?
I mean, same thing as she said. She made it seem like they were exclusive.
Oh, okay.
That's how I took it.
Right.
They were exclusive. And then when he, you know, I watched it like everyone else did, saying that, you know, he's bisexual. I'm like, okay. You know, so she was going like from, what's his name? Vaughn to Nico. And I'm like, she needs to make up her mind what she wants to do.
So I got a question for you. Do you think it's something that she knew before, or she just didn't want to say
She
nothing
knew.
about that?
She knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, she knew.
Yeah. It was yeah.
Yeah.
He even on his social media let everyone know that.
Right.
You know, because we interviewed him as well with another thing that he was a part of. But it was attached to Little Women.
So I got a question for you. So I'm asking this question because I have a coworker. She just now got a divorce from her husband. He just came out the closet like a couple of weeks ago.
Damn, that divorce is quick.
Yeah, she's ready. Like, no contested divorce, right?
Where I signed?
But they weren't getting along anyway. But he just came out or whatever. Do you think that women sometimes, do we like overlook that type of stuff because they want to be in relationships sometimes, or do they really don't see it?
Well, I feel like I was in a relationship where the signs was telling me that he was married, but it's like I'm in love,
right?
And I don't want to, I don't want to see that,
right?
But as women, we know, we have that intuition. It's true. You feel it, but it's like you're in denial. I don't know. They might have kids together or something.
Right, they have two.
Yeah, and she want to keep that family unit together, and maybe she didn't want to know her marriage was failing.
Yeah,
that's how I felt. Like I had a feeling about Nico.
Right.
But then I was like, no.
Where he hold his lips and shit.
Yeah, and he looked like he wanted to be on Michael Jackson Beat It. I was like, okay.
Wait. I don't think the viewers heard you. You said Nico looked like he what?
Want to be on Michael Jackson Beat It. So, I was just saying.
So you ain't like the braids?
No, I mean.
That's kind of old though, ain't it?
That's old.
Like that's the Trey Songz, like we done gave that up with the cornrows and shit. I mean, finger waves.
Y'all can't do Nico like that, baby. Those braids was fresh,
freshly done.
6 braids to the back.
Oh,
honey, yo, that's my little boo thing.
Yeah, it is. We know.
No hard feelings, Nico.
No hard feelings, though.
No hard feelings.
Nico's a dope dude. He came in and
now look, the backpedaling coming up now.
Ain't no backpedaling.
First they done said Michael Jackson, now they say, oh, Nico's a cool dude.
You can still be Michael Jackson and a cool dude.
Right.
Oh, okay. So I have a question. We have one of your viewers are asking about Pastor Troy. So are you still cool with Pastor Troy? Because well, I don't know. I don't want to say allegedly. You were pregnant by Pastor Troy. And then you came clean about that. So do you guys still talk? They want to know.
We're cool.
I'm going to be honest with you. When I heard that it was possibly something going on between you and Pastor Troy, from what I know, from what I hear, girl, how did you? Because there's no shade. Pastor Troy, literally horse.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
wait.
Oh, God.
Wait. I'm just saying.
Oh wow.
That in front of your mother?
She was right here.
No, what you mean?
No.
Mom, how you think
That's
you
what I
got
heard
here?
too.
How you think you got here?
I heard that
Mama,
too.
don't play.
I know, girl, but you know.
I heard that too.
Oh, Mama.
It's different when it's your daughter now.
Your daughter's a grown woman.
I know, but I
Okay.
still look at
And
her
guess
as my
what?
baby.
And guess what? Your daughter wanted to climb that tree. But I'm just saying, shout out to Pastor
Sound
Troy.
like it was a
Shout
treat.
out.
No.
So speaking of being her mom, how did you feel when she was going through all those things, like on Little Women of Atlanta, when they was trying to like bully her and all those
I
things?
wanted to whoop everybody's ass.
Okay, then.
Everybody line up.
Everybody lined
But
up.
I know it's part of the process. And before the show started, I told her, I said, look, you got to be strong.
Right,
Because you watch the other reality shows and you see how they come for the main one.
right.
So you got to be strong. Then I got a praying family. So we all laid hands on her and prayed for her in the name of Jesus.
Right. So do you feel like they are putting you in the correct light? Because sometimes this reality TV stuff, they cut in and out and they portray you to be whoever they want you to
Right, and that's the thing. Like you have to, be careful what you say, and you have to be careful what you do around the cameras because you don't know what they're gonna edit. And I can be telling my mom right now, "I love you, Mom. You're the best mom," and then it get on TV. "I hate you, Mom. You
Right.
never did anything to me." So
Right.
you don't know what they're gonna edit. So you just have to be on pins and needles. You
Yeah.
don't know.
Is there anything that you regret so far doing the show?
No. This is being on the show, it really brought me out because I was the type of person that I stayed in the house and I didn't want, I didn't go out because I was, afraid of what people might say
Right.
about me.
Mm-hmm.
But the show really has brought me out.
Right.
Nice.
It has. It really has.
And also it brought me closer to my father that I never met. So I finally got to find
And
my
your
father.
sister.
And my
Right. How'd you find them?
Shout out to Facebook.
Word.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a trip.
So you found it. So
Good.
Yeah.
Sometimes in life we have a disconnect and we have questions about things that are unanswered. Like it can be an emotion against men. It can be just something. And if you haven't had a relationship with your father, sometimes it answers all of that.
Right.
Was that emotional for you?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was very.
It was emotional for you.
Yeah.
So your whole life you didn't know your father.
This is my father.
Mother and father. Shout out to the single women
Right.
Amen.
that
Yes.
do what they have to do. The
Yes.
single mothers that do what they have to do, and they play both roles because you guys don't get enough credit. So, are you still in touch with your father right now?
Yeah, I talk to him almost every day.
nice.
And it was emotional for you.
Yeah.
Like the first thing you thought of when you talked to him. What was going through your head?
Well, at first it was not good because he asked automatically for a DNA test, so, and that was on the show.
Are you serious?
So,
Mm.
I thought that was staged a little
No.
bit.
No.
Ask for a DNA test. I thought it was, and that was just caught y'all by surprise. Wow.
Okay.
Well, at least you proved them wrong.
right.
At least. Right.
Right. At least it wasn't no Maury situation.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Miss Tammy running around. You know.
Look at her nose. Do you think not having your father in your life affected anything in your relationships?
Yeah, because she can only teach me. My mom can only teach me so much,
Right.
and I needed a man's point of view
Right.
of how a man's supposed to treat me, how a man, the
That's a
man's
good
supposed-
point. I've never
yeah.
heard it that way.
But you live and you learn.
Right.
We have one of your the viewers are asking. F the cool kid said he loves you, Team Minnie. He wants to know what is the update. What's going on with the sleeping and breathing problem you had since your treatment? Is it getting better?
It's getting better. It's really getting better. I'm using my CPAP machine and I'm breathing better.
Okay, because they're really team Minnie on here, baby,
Yeah.
and team single mom, and a couple of them said leave Pastor Troy alone. He is mine.
Oh, my.
wow.
So Miss Minnie, we don't want none of the viewers to be upset with you.
You're gonna let him
Climbing
go.
that tree.
Okay.
I'm just saying, Miss Minnie. Sabrina, did you want to go ahead and ask a few more questions before we go to break?
Actually, I do have a couple of more questions.
All right.
Do you see yourself? All right. What? All right. I'm gonna go ahead and back this on up because I don't want to get too deep before we go to this break. What advice do you give other little women in this world for things? Because I know like we all have issues with self-confidence, right? I'm a big girl. I have self-confidence issues. Everybody has some kind, even the prettiest women. What kind of advice because I know you said before you even got on the show that you actually was kind of introverted, like you homebody or whatever. What kind of advice you give these ladies?
Just follow your dreams. Like, follow your dreams. Don't let anyone tell you no, because I was denied jobs, and what's for you is for you. Because somebody might tell you no, but right around the corner there's a yes. So just don't give up. And if you're a little person, just God made you this way for a reason. And like my mom used to always tell me, you little people stare, get them something to stare about. That's why it takes me 2.5 hours to get ready.
And shout out to those 5-inch stacks that you have on.
Right.
Because I've only worn mine twice. But when I saw you, I was like, wait, this Minnie look about my height right now. That's amazing. That's a positive message for you to send to people.
Right.
Because a lot of people, tall, short, round, slim, everyone has something.
Right.
Everyone has something.
That's true.
So Miss Tammy, as a mother, how was this like raising her? Like
It was awful because social media went out when she was little.
right.
And like we would go places like go to Walmart and people would just point and stare, laugh, and I would just snap. Like I would chase them around Walmart with my shopping cart trying to run them over.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she was ratchet.
Yeah. Trying to take pictures of her to make fun of her. And, it's amazing how God will turn something around. Because, back then they were pointing and laughing at her. Now they running up to her crying, trying to take a picture with
See?
her. So I've always told her there's nothing she couldn't do. She just may have to get a stool to get up there and do it.
But nonetheless.
She can do anything anybody else could do. So.
Yeah.
So I have a question. So I know you were kind of curious. Are there any other what's the correct term to say when you see a little person? What's the correct term to say and term not to say that's offensive and not offensive?
The correct term to say to a little person is either little person or a dwarf
Okay.
or their name.
Or their name. So anything else outside of little person, a dwarf, or their name is offensive. I would think dwarf is offensive also.
I mean,
No?
you
Oh
can
no.
say there's there goes a dwarf.
Dwarf.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or, there's a little person. But the M word, no. That's
Exactly. That's
That's
the
out the
okay.
question.
Because everyone has that. So a personal question. Have you done a DNA search to see which gene it come from, the father or mother
It comes
side?
From my side, we got to asking around the family, and my grandfather on my mother's side, first cousin was one.
Do you see how long ago that was?
Yeah.
How
Yes,
genes
that how
pass
genes-
down.
Exactly.
Wow. I know. Was it ever a situation where you said, "Why my baby"?
Yes. I said it, and I remember my grandmother said, "Look, she can see, she can hear, she's got all her senses, she got all her fingers, toes. She's just gonna be little. When she get in the bed with a man, she's gonna be lined up the same way."
And
You said lined up the same way. Hey.
so you got over that because
Yeah.
I was questioning even in the LGBT community. A lot of times parents ask that question,
Right.
"Why my baby?" and they blame themselves.
Right.
Because they know the child may have a harder life
Right.
ahead, and I guess I can see why you're so protective
Right.
because
Yeah.
that's your baby.
Right.
Are you the only child?
Yes.
See?
I see now. That's like Mama
Yeah.
and it's
Tammy.
just been me and her.
That's it.
So
Like
Oh,
we grew
freaking
up. Like
frat,
we
yeah.
grew up together.
So y'all best friends.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, so that's why she be ready to throw chicken bones.
Yeah.
Chicken bones with lemon pepper.
Look,
I got more hell.
Don't forget, she said some ranch got on her too.
Oh, ranch and lemon
A
pepper.
little ranch got on her too. She looked like she was about to lick it for a minute. I was like, you know, but it's all. But I totally see where the relationship comes from. Were you reluctant to film this, or were you kind of excited to say, "Let me just show who I am"? Because sometimes people don't want to do reality television. Was it something you guys jumped on board to do?
I was ready.
She was ready.
Yeah, she was locked and loaded.
It fell in my lap. I was like, okay, yes, let's do this.
Because she kept filling out application for jobs. She would get the interviews, and then when she go to the interviews, they were like, once they seen her, they wouldn't call her back, and it made her depressed.
And they wouldn't tell her.
And it made her depressed. And I, as a mother, seeing your child like that, it's like, okay. I went in her room and I was like, you know what, Ash? God is not allowing you to get these jobs for a reason, because He's got something bigger and better for you. I don't know when it's coming, but it's coming. I feel it. And then what? 2 months later, bam, there you go.
Yeah, sometimes you hit your lowest and you think you're at your breaking point, and then that breakthrough comes along. Let me ask a couple questions from some of the viewers. Miss Minnie wants to know, Gnarly Lily or Lily wants to know, who would you consider to be your best friend?
Other than my mother, I have to say the twins.
Gotta be, because everyone on here is asking about the twins.
Yeah,
Did you
my
stay
babies.
with one?
They're my babies, yeah.
Okay, you were roommates with one?
Yeah, with Drea.
Okay, another one of your fans said, what is your favorite color? K-Cam wants to know.
Mine is pink.
Yours is pink? Okay, because they thought it was purple. Okay, so do you still talk to Gnarly Lily wants to know, do you still talk to Money?
Yeah, my girl, I just got the phone with her before I even got here.
Oh, okay. Well, she just answered that question. What is the craziest moment you've had with filming?
The craziest moment I have with filming, we was on a scene and this lady just jumped out of the blue and just jumped in front of the camera and was like, "Hey, Miss Minnie, I love you so much." I was like, "Okay, we're filming. I don't care. Let me take a picture with you."
Oh wow, she didn't care.
But you got to understand that at some point it seems crazy, but that's somebody who's rocking with you. You know?
Yeah.
All right, you guys, stay tuned. We are going on commercial break. We got to pay some bills. This is your girl Felicity Noir. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Right before go on the break though, go ahead and tell everybody where they can follow you. So during the break, they can go ahead and follow you right quick.
Okay, you can follow me on Instagram at Miss Minnie LWA and on Facebook at Ashley Jackson and Twitter Miss Minnie LWA.
All right, how about you, Miss Tammy?
Oh. On Instagram, TammyJackson87@gmail.com. And on Facebook, Tammy Marie Jackson.
Oh, that's what's up. This is the LGBT show on the all new B100 World Hit Radio. I'm your host, DJ Big Reds. We'll be right back. Thank y'all back for tuning in to the LGBT show on the all new B100 World Hit Radio. We're going to continue the interview right quick because I know Miss Minnie, she got somewhere to go. You know, she been doing interviews all day, so I'm glad you stopped by to say hey to us, though.
Yes.
So, how long do you think you'll do Little Women of Atlanta?
As long as them chicks keep coming in.
Yo,
Hello, chick.
that is the right answer.
Right. Because I know sometimes when those reality stars, they be like, yeah, this year, next year, whatever, it's going to be my last time doing it. Because I know Cardi B said that, right? And then she blew up with Bodak Yellow.
Yeah.
She moved on.
But
she had something else in line, too.
Right.
yeah,
Exactly.
she did.
I think if you guys ever move on, it'll be your own spinoff.
Yeah, because Erica Mena moved on, and
Speak it. Ooh,
when Erica Mena was engaged to little man, she left the show. Remember?
Who's Little Man? I'm so sorry, Sabrina. You said Little Man. Who's Little Man?
It's still Lil Bow Wow. Or is it just Bow Wow?
Oh, Lil
now?
Bow Wow.
Oh,
Yeah. Because remember they was engaged.
Erica Mena been engaged to everybody. I don't even know who you was talking about.
Yeah.
When you say when she was engaged, I'm looking like, well, can I get a name?
Well, that's the last one. I'm
Because
assuming.
she was
I'm
engaged
thinking.
to a shoe last week. I'm confused.
Damn.
I'm just saying. But some of your followers that are on live listening, they said, well, somebody can be the evil Miss Juicy, somebody could be the nice Miss Juicy, and come with the chicken wing in hand.
Yeah.
One of y'all be the ranch, and one of y'all be the chicken wing. One of your viewers wanted to know why did Juicy really kick you out of her birthday party?
Because if y'all watched the episode, I was looking fabulous on her birthday.
See?
And she looked like that. So,
Look like that? What's the definition of like that?
like, when it's your birthday, you supposed to be, what, like head
The
to
center
toe.
of attention.
Yes, not your guest.
Right.
So,
Oh, so you came through and stole the show.
yeah.
Okay.
So you
well,
got put
hey,
out.
I kick your ass out too. You come to my party. If I tell everybody wear black and you show up with white and I'm wearing white, you gotta go. That's just how it is.
They said because Juicy's a hater is what they said.
Juicy, well, you gotta realize something. I don't care if you want to admit it on air or not. Everyone is saying you're the new Miss Juicy.
Yeah.
Because Miss Juicy dominated the television. Miss Juicy was always in the middle of something, and that fire has dimmed down. And I'm sorry to say it, you can be humble all you want to, but if it's time to take over the torch, that means you get your ass up and take over.
Oh
the
yeah,
torch.
I'm not gonna say I'm not.
Put that crown on, girl.
Continue being you. Continue being you guys.
Yeah. So, do you think that as a mother, do you think it's gonna be, I guess you say, see the best way to put this.
Just say it, girl.
Just say it.
Right. So when she was going through all that with Pastor Troy, right? You as a mother, what advice was you giving her at that point?
Well, when I first heard it,
Uh-huh.
I called her. I was at work, and I was like, my phone was blowing up. I'm like, hey, girl, what's going on? Because you ain't talked to me.
Right.
You know, she's like, well, Mama, I'll just talk to you when you get home. No, you gonna talk to me now.
Mm-hmm.
So she explained everything. So
Okay. So you still had her back either way. It don't even
Yeah.
matter, right?
yeah, that's my road dog.
So were you friends with anybody before you started the show? Or they kind of put you together? Because, you know, sometimes shows, they'll put folks together and then say, get along.
Right. I was friends with the twins, and needless to say, I was friends with Juicy.
Wow.
How did that feel?
So y'all started off being friends.
Mm-hmm.
And then once the cameras hit, she changed to a new Juicy? Okay.
Changed up on you. Yeah, because she knew you was coming for that spot.
So she went from Juicy.
Yeah, everyone loves you. Everyone loves you until you become competition.
See?
When you become competition, baby, they got to get you up at that party. Like they did. But I also want to say that after meeting you two, because you know sometimes you watch reality television and people make you out to be a bully.
Right.
After and you condoning it. After meeting you two, I can honestly say none of that is true. I don't get that. I'm good with energy. And both of your energy is amazing. Like I don't get that. I know how television is, and I just want to say that's dope because you guys proved me in person that that's not true. And I want to let you guys know, cancel that rumor. That rumor's not true. Like
Thank
you
you.
are two
Thank you so
amazing,
much.
decent women, and television just spend it a different way. Even
Right.
though the chicken wing did go, everyone needs a chicken wing every once in a while. Just saying. But you guys are amazing.
Bet you wish you had that chicken wing now vegan.
No, shit, I'm hungry. Look, that's why you went vegan. You felt bad for that polo chicken. Yeah.
And that's how I feel like with my mom. Like when people watch the show, they say, you know, your mom always is overprotective of you. She always meddling in your business. She's always being overbearing. This is, people don't realize this is all I got. This is my mom. It was just me and her. Of course I'm her only child. So of course she's gonna be like that. I don't care, like she always say, I don't care if you're 90 years old, I'm still gonna be overprotective. So
That's beautiful because a mother's love is infinite. And some people
Right.
don't have that. So that's deep right there.
Get my mic back together here to scratch your throat. So, what else do you have coming up besides the show? You got anything extra? You rap? You know, you making clothes? I mean, hey, people have these hidden talents, honey. I'm just trying to get some out. That's all.
well, I got a few things coming up that I can't mention right now, but just stay tuned. Miss Minnie ain't done yet.
Miss Minnie,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just getting started.
Yep.
Yeah, wait till that next season because I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely excited.
You should be.
You should
Yes, I'm definitely
Yes.
excited.
Yes, girl.
Can't talk about those details, but you guys are gonna be excited because there's a lot more coming on. If you are Team Juicy, hashtag Team Juicy, but know that Miss Juicy and Miss Tammy got a lot more story. I know you do. You guys are like a
You just
dynamic.
call me Miss.
I mean Miss Minnie.
Oh,
I'm so
oh,
sorry.
oh.
It's all right. right.
Y'all see
You
how
get
she
a
did that
pass.
real quick?
I'm so sorry. See,
Somebody-
I just made a mistake. I wanted to
It's
get
all right, girl.
I wanted to get a reaction.
She
and you
Steve
see-
Harvey.
Hold on. I wanted to get a.
She did the Steve Harvey on your
But
ass.
listen, I wanted to get a reaction, and,
Columbia.
and after I just said Miss Minnie wasn't a bully, she just balled her fist up when I called her Miss Juicy. So I'm just gonna let you know now, my wig is not on tight. So if you're gonna attack me, don't grab my wig.
I definitely gave her the side eye.
You did. I saw that.
I was reading a comment that someone said something rude about Miss Juicy and all of that. So I was about to ask it, but I decided not to. But back to the topic. Please don't pull my wig.
We won't, girl.
I'm sorry, because I do have chicken in the refrigerator, and I will throw it on over y'all. Just saying.
So, speaking of Miss Juicy, do you think that relationship is repairable?
Miss-
No.
So Miss
I
Minnie,
mean, we could be cordial. I speak. Hey, how you doing?
but there's no more friendship between you and Miss Juicy.
No, I don't think my trust can go that far. Like,
I do have a question. I have a question. This is the last question. I know. I'm sorry about this. So, was there ever a restraining order against you, Miss Tammy?
Yes, girl, that stuff was
Yes.
real.
Oh, damn.
Oh my
Yes.
God! I thought it was fake. It
No,
was real.
baby, I
We
had to
went
take
to
out
court.
work and everything.
You went to-
Court,
so
real
who-
court.
So who favor did they rule in?
Man,
dismissed it.
they dismissed it.
Dismissed it.
Yeah.
Well, not to mention you guys are taping. So how can you put a restraining on someone you're taping with? If
Right.
anything, you're gonna be off the show.
and that's what
Right.
the judge said.
That's the
There you go. Well, guess what, you guys? I want to thank you so much for coming in. From the bottom of my heart, Miss Tammy, you and Miss Minnie. You are a force to be reckoned with, and we are excited to see so much more from you guys. Don't forget, next week we're having our Halloween villain versus hero.
Okay.
And it's going to be popping. We're giving away tickets, so you guys just stay tuned, and we're going to wrap up the interview. So is there anything else you want to say to your viewers, the listeners that are listening, anything you want to shout out or anything you want to say?
I just want to say, just stay tuned for season 4. It's good this season, y'all. Y'all got something to look forward to. So
Nice.
Yeah.
just stay tuned. And hashtag Team Minnie.
Yo, Miss Tammy.
Yes, just keep supporting my baby. And hashtag Mama Tammy, Miss Tammy.
Okay. All right, you guys, we're going to this commercial break. And this is your girl, Felicity Noir.
All right, that's what's up, y'all. Y'all know what time it is again. It's the LGBT show on the all new B100 World Hit Radio. This DJ Big Reds. Thank y'all again for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
All right, y'all. We'll be right back.
Why stay local
From the clubs to the radio to the streets.
when you can go global? We are the all new B100 World Hit Radio.